Very good morning, students. I welcome you all in the online lectures of Class 6 Science. Today, we are going to start our chapter number 4 Sorting Materials into Groups. Starting with the objects around us. We have seen that our food and clothes have so much variety in them. We have seen in chapter number 3 and chapter number 2 about clothes and food respectively. Not just foods and clothes, there is such a vast variety of objects everywhere. Or surrounding us, there are many objects we can see. We see around us chair, bullock cart, cycle, cooking utensils, books, clothes, toys, water, stones, and many more other objects. Yes, we have in the room with where you are sitting right now. You can see different many objects around you. Okay, all these objects have different shapes, colors, and uses. Okay, we were looking for the objects that are edible. Edible means which we can eat. We might include all the items that we have listed in table number 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 in chapter number 1. You can see in your textbook in chapter number 1, these three tables contain all the food items. We have done many activities related to that chapter in which we have filled these three table. So there you can see the food items name and which can be included in this chapter also. We might also find that some of those round shaped object we just listed out are also there in group. Let us say we wish to make a group of objects that are made of plastics, okay, buckets, lunch box, toys, water containers, pipes, and many more such objects may find a place in this group. Okay, right. If you see around you, then you can see buckets, lunch box, toys, water containers, pipes, and many more other objects which are made up of plastic. There are so many ways to group objects. Okay, we will see the classification in detail. In the above example, we have grouped object on the basis of their shape or the material they are made from. Okay, so this was the example of organizing all the objects from the material of plastic. We have taken one material plastic and we have listed out the object which are made up of plastic. All objects around us are made up of one or more material. This material may be glass, metal, plastic, wood, cotton, paper, mud, or soil. Okay, if we take an example of mobile phone, then the camera is made up of glass, screen is made up of glass, body. In some mobile phone, the body is made up of iron, okay, or in some phone, the body is made up of glass. So a single object is made up of many different materials. It is also possible. Activity 1. Let us collect as many objects as possible from around us. You have to collect as many as possible objects around us. Each of us could get some everyday objects from the home. What we have in our collection, let's see. If you gather the objects around you, you can find a pencil, notebooks, rubber, hammer, nail, soap, spokes of wheel, bat, matchbox, salt, potato, and many more other things you can also find. We can also list objects that we can think, for example, wall, tree, doors, tractor, road. We can't find it surrounding, but we know that they are at some distance from our house. Okay, wall we can see, tree we can see in outside of our house. Okay, separate all the objects from the collection that are made from a paper or wood. So now what you have to do, you have to make a list of objects that are made from paper or wood. This way we have divided all objects into two groups. One group has the object that made from paper or wood. while the other group has the object that are not made of this material. Okay, so now you understand what you have to do. You have to first gather all the objects and list it out. Okay, now separate that the object which are made of paper and wood. Okay, so now we have two column, the objects which are made up of paper and wood, and the other column which are having the objects which are not made up of paper or wood. Okay, similarly we could separate the things that are used for preparing foods. Okay, cooking utensils, then different vegetables that can be categorized as the objects which are used for preparing food. Let us be a little more systematic. List all the objects collected in table number 4.1. Try to identify the materials that each one is made of. It would be a fun to make this a large table. Okay, you have to, what you have to do in 4.1, you have to list all the objects you can imagine or you can see around you. Collecting information about as many as object as possible, it may seem difficult to find out materials out of which some of these objects are made. In such cases, discuss with your friends, teachers and parents to identify materials. There are some objects which by naked eyes you can't judge that which material is this. So you can ask your parents to help you with that and answer that which material is used for making that object. Okay, you have to do like this. Okay, in first column you have to write the object name. Okay, and in the second column you have to write the material they are made of, which material is used for making that object. Okay, this is not compulsory, it is only for the activity purpose. You don't have to write this in your notebook. I repeat once again, you don't have to write this table in your notebook. It is only for the activity purpose. Further moving to activity number 2. Table 4.2 lists some common materials. You can also add more materials in column 1 that are known to you. Now, try and think of everyday objects you know. They are made mainly of these materials and list them out in column number 2. Okay, so now in this activity, what you have to do? In first column, you have to write the material as written here, and in the second column you have to write that which objects are made up of this material. For example, we take wood is a material, then surrounding us which object are made up of wood, we have to write that chair, table, bullock cart and its wheel are made up of wood. We have to write like this. Paper, books, notebooks, newspaper, toys, calendar, etc. So many things are made up of paper which we can write in this box. Similarly, for example, leather, we are writing in this column leather material. Then see, leather shoes, seat covers of our bike or car, bags, wallet and belt. These are the objects which are made up of leather. Similarly, you can write the objects which are made of plastic and cotton. This is only for your activity purpose. You don't have to write this in your notebook. What do we find from this table? First, we grouped objects in many different ways. We then found that objects around us are made up of different materials. Yes, first we have gathered it. Then we have found that they are made up of different materials. Okay. At times, an object is made up of a single material. An object could also be made up of many materials. A single object. A single pen can be also made up of plastic, and a same pen can be also made up of plastic and metal. And then again, one material could be used for making many different objects. What decides which material should be used for making any given object? It seems that we need to know more about different material. In further lectures, we will know how it is decided which material can be used for the objects.